Presence is everywhere. The eyes of the Lord look in every place upon the good and evil. We especially believe this without doubt when we are assisting at the work of God. Therefore, let us always remember what the prophet says, serve the Lord in fear, and chant psalms wisely. Salite sapienter, which is, of course, the verse that Evagrius comments on when he talks about what undistracted psalmody is about. And in the presence of the angels I will chant to you. Therefore, let us consider how we ought to behave in the presence of the Holy One and his angels, and thus stand to chant psalms in such a way that our mind and our voice are in concord with one another. So, mens nostra concordat voce nostrae, that there's this union between voice and heart. Then, oratio, the chapter on prayer, which would have been the silence after the Psalms. If, when we wish to request something of powerful men, we do not presume to do so except with humility and reverence, how much more ought we to offer supplication to the universal Lord and God in all humility and purity of devotion? And we know it is not on account of our wordiness that we are heard, but rather through purity of heart and tears of compunction. Therefore, prayer ought to be brief and pure, unless it happens to be prolonged by a sentiment inspired by divine grace. In community, however, prayer should always be brief, and at the signal given by the superior, all should rise together. So it's pretty clear that if psalmody is said standing, then if you are to rise after the oratio was in a different posture. Mm-hmm. So there would have been kneeling or something. But interesting, it's only been in recent times that that interpretation has been restored to these chapters. In the past, it was always assumed that this was a generic. The chapter 20 was a generic statement about prayer in general, about prayer in community. Whereas de Vogüé and others pointed out, no, this is the earlier tradition of psalmodia prosuche, of oratio and psalmodia.